Hey, good afternoon, teenagers. Hope you guys are keeping safe and sound. And today we will be starting the last video in our series of understanding the theory of Shoshin. So, I would like to start today's discussion with quickly catching upon what we discussed in our previous two videos. So, lastly, we discussed what is Shoshin in journal. So, that is keeping a beginner's mind, right? We also discussed about the ways and means of embracing this habit of being in the state of an open-mindedness. Yep. So today, let's talk about a couple of examples from some of the famous personalities of the world and then how they have followed this concept of Shoshin to get to the heights of their lives. Yep. So let me start with an interesting story. So there was a famous Jain master, and people used to visit to him from far and near to get enlightenment and wisdom. One day, a young guy who was very passionate to meet to the master got an opportunity to do so. As soon as he managed to meet him, he was in the state of such excitement that he didn't stop himself from telling the master about what he has learned in last couple of years and what he has practiced. The master interrupted him in between and insisted that let's have a tea first. However, the boy was in no mood of having the tea. But since the master was insistent, he has to sit down for the tea. As the tea brewed, the boy again started talking. The master began to pour tea into the cup, and the boy continued to talk. The master kept on pouring the tea in the teacup, and the tea started spilling out of the cup and to the floor. Suddenly, the boy stopped and cried, "Enough! You are spoiling the tea." The master smiled and said, "Hey boy, you are, your mind is like this tea cup. You are so full of what you already know that nothing more can be added. And if you really want to learn an enlightenment from me, so come again with an empty mind." Yeah. So this was the story, and the message again the same. You teenagers have to keep thinking through that your mind is like a teacup. You have to keep emptying it whenever you are trying to learn something. Yeah. So let me bring one more example into our discussion. Uh, so there, Mr. Pablo Picasso, a Spanish painter who was one of the most influential and famous artists of the 20th century. He said once that every child is an artist. The problem is staying as an artist as you grow up. This is an interesting one. So let me state again. Every child is an artist. The problem is to remain as an artist as you grow up. So there is a hidden meaning in this sentence which says that as we grow up, we keep on forgetting our originality. Yeah. So from a teenager to an adulthood will be a journey. From being a kid to be a teenager was a journey. But if you'll try to recollect it from your past, and you can also reach out to your parents, they will definitely tell you that there was an art in your mind when you were a kid. But over the course of this journey, you have lost that art. My purpose of pushing this topic of Shoshin is to make you aware that you do not have to repeat the same mistake as you are embarking your journey of the adulthood. Okay, so keep emptying your mind. It is very, very important. So let me bring two gentlemen from the tech world. Steve Jobs from Apple, he was one of the great propagator of the theory of Shoshin, and you must have evidenced how Apple has captured the market by innovating number of things and presenting mind-blowing things to the world. Mark Zuckerberg from Facebook has been a great follower of Shoshin, and you must be seeing that how Facebook has acquired all the existing competitors, right? And then now you have seen how it has evolved by capturing WhatsApp and now getting into the meta version. Okay, let me also bring one more interesting person. His name is Mark Benioff, and he is the founder of a company called Salesforce, and this guy also acquired Times Magazine, right? And he is also very passionate about Shoshin. So he tweeted once, so let me read it out for you. Having a beginner's mind informs me I am trying to listen deeply, and the beginner's mind is informing me to step back so that I can create what wants to be and not what was. The future doesn't equal to the past. I know that I have to be in the moment. Yeah? So primarily what he is trying to tell us, so Mr. Benioff is trying to tell us that we all have to be in the present moment. So he said that the past is not equal to future. In between there is a moment which we call present, right? So but what we generally do, so in the practice of learning something, we generally mix the perspectives from the past, which actually blocks our ability to learn the things which we really want to learn. Yeah. Couple of quick snapshots from our previous video in which we discuss about the quick techniques of how to do it, right? So the first thing you have to keep in mind is that the shape of your mind is like a teacup. Keep emptying it. Okay? Let go. There is no need to win every argument. There is no need to add value in everything. You must have seen people who would love to win each and every argument, right? They would also love to comment on each and everything, right? But how it hinders them? It hinders them because they are losing the ability to listen. So which is one of the most important element of the process of learning. Remember, as teenagers, you have to build this very, very strong habit of listening. Okay, there is no need to win every argument. And the last but not the least, be curious, ask questions. And I will give you one interesting question that you can keep asking to the people. Tell me more about it. Whenever you are conversing with someone, interestingly, from your heart, ask the question, tell me more about it, and then you will become a very, very good listener. It will open up your mind to multiple facets of life, and then at the end of the day, you will reach to become an artist which you used to be as a child. Yeah. So with this, I am closing this topic of Shoshin. Hope you will keep living with this topic throughout your life, and I would like to see and hear from you how you have embraced this thing in your day-to-day lives. Till then, goodbye. I will be posting a link of the document I have prepared with this video. You can go through the document. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, and I wish you all the very best in your journey of learning with the practice of Shoshin. I am working upon the another topic from the theory of Jain Buddhism. I will be coming up with another video in the next week. Till then, goodbye. Have a nice day.